Hey, 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 what's going on, guys? Here we go. It's Friday Night Live with Seva. My name is Jason. You're watching Ray of Light Tarot, and I'm here to do some mini readings this Friday night. I think we're going to keep it short and brief because that's the way we like to do it, as long as we are out for business tonight. Hey, Christina Maria, how are you doing, my dear? Let me get some glasses on my face so I can see what's going on up in here. So I think I have two people on the list. I have Darcy and Yana. I have Darcy and Yana on my list. So yeah, Darcy, Yana. There is room, Angelic Healing. I would prefer you make the payment to Cash App or Super Chat, but anything is fine. And yeah, I'm not going to take too many, guys, so don't overwhelm me. You know, Seva gets tired. Seva gets energy drained. So let's keep it light. Yeah, a couple of you, if you want to get on the list, we can do that. So Sarah Ann, what's up? Oh my goodness. Guys, everybody say hey to Sarah Ann. I used to work with her. She works for my dad's company. Long time no talkie. Hey, Rebecca, good to see you, sweetheart. You don't know how much I love your energy, sweetie. Oh, thank you. Know, that really makes my night. Just saying that. That's so sweet. That's our job, guys. If we're doing our job right, we're here, spreading light and love to people and, keeping it moving in the right direction. We can all find reasons to be down and out and sad and bitchy. I'm good at bitchy. I do bitchy really well. But only for fun. It's even more fun to make people happy though. So Sparky is here. Debbie is here. Darcy is here. Everybody's here. How long is the list? Oh my God, I don't know. Well, there were two on the list when I came on, so I don't think it's too long. Guys, I am addicted to hoodies. I love cloth hoodies. Oh, I miss you too, Miss Sarah Ann. Tell everybody at work I said hi at the office that Jason says hey. Most of them hate me anyway because I'm the boss's son. I'm just kidding. Hoodies are the best. I'm like hooked on hoodies. Hoodies are my comfort blanket. So yeah, I'm so happy it's fall. No more bronzer on the face, just illuminating moisturizer. So I paid, but a couple weeks. Okay, so no reading for you, Sparky. Sorry, after 2 weeks you lose your right to a reading. I'm just kidding. Of course you're on the list then, Sparky. Yeah, sorry guys. If I miss you, anybody, if I miss you somehow, or you've had like some people had to get refunds for their personal readings because you guys don't understand. I don't have an assistant in it or anything, and I book a lot of readings. I get overwhelmed sometimes, and like what happened recently, where I had to like go no contact with the world, basically. I miss things sometimes, so I apologize for anybody. Don't ever take it personally, please. It's not personal. It snowed in Vermont already. Well, it's November. That's not too surprising. So yeah, how's everyone doing? Let's chat for a minute while people get in here. Okay, thank you, Angela. Don't stress, we love you. I know, I love you guys too. So much. Um, so Jai and I have gotten a couple bookings for this holiday special we're super excited about. It's it's fun doing the I don't know. It's fun collaborating is fun. My North Node is in Libra. And so obviously I am meant to collaborate. Part of my destiny is to learn to be a partner with people, like to partner up and collaborate. And I don't like doing it usually because, what comes naturally to me is that Aries energy, that like lone wolf, go in and tell everybody what to do. You need to do this, you need to do that, you do that. But yeah, obviously I'm meant to work with others. Can you explain it, please? Can I explain what, please, my dear friend, Joan? Explain what? If you explain what you want me to explain, I might be able to explain. Did you see? I didn't see, but I will check it in just a few minutes because I have two people that I already know are on the list at the top. So I'm going to do those two first, and then I'll go and get everybody else that's on the list added. And if I can't get through it, I'm just going to send it back to you guys or refund you. So you're safe sending payment, and then if you want to get on the list, you're safe. Go ahead and send payment, and then if I can't finish tonight, I'll just send it right back to you. The special with Jai. Oh yes, Joan. I'll be happy to explain that. So, okay, as you guys know, I do I really, without getting into my personal life, uh, early this summer, I really wanted to get away from a lot of the twin soul, soulmate, love stuff. I just didn't want that to be the focus of what I was doing. And I still do readings for that. But I started doing a reading called the Map of Destiny, or I call it the What Makes You Magic reading. Because if I call it Map of Destiny, it's really like ripping off somebody who's also a YouTuber, someone who's an amazing YouTuber and reader. Consciousness Evolution Journey does a thing called a Map of Destiny reading. She gives you, but she doesn't do personals. And so I decided to sort of put my own twist on that, where it gives you a real outlook for your future and why you're here and what you're supposed to be doing, what your gifts are, and it's very intuitive. Anyway, my friend Jai from Channel for Grace, who you need to follow, Channel for Grace here on YouTube if you don't. She has really become a great astrologer. She's really evolving in that work. And so she does astrological, natal chart astrological readings. There she is. There's the fire. She's lit. So the two of us are teaching a course about manifesting called Finding the Magic Playground. And for our students in the class, we're doing a thing where for each of them, a one-on-one reading where she and I, well, a two-on-one reading, because it's she and I doing a reading for them live that we record so they can go back and watch it. And she does the astrological natal chart for them. It takes about 30 minutes and hits the high points for their destiny, which is written in their astrology. And then I do that with the cards. Yeah, Shannon, we just did Shannon's today. And it takes about an hour, around 30 minutes each. And it's really fun, it's really exciting, and it really offers people a lot of insight. And so we decided we're having such a great time, and it's been so synchronistic, the way the results come in, that Jai and I decided to do a holiday special. From now until December 31st, we're offering that reading from the two of us for about a hundred. What do we charge? I don't even remember I think we're charging 180. It's 180, right, Jai? Yeah, it's 100. I was thinking 150 for some reason. That's my 1 hours are 150. So for an hour of our time, that's only $90 each for an hour of our time, guys. That's cheap, trust me. Well, that's not cheap to work for $90 an hour, but when you do what we do, that's cheap, okay? So anyway, it's a good deal, and you get a lot from it. So for $180, we will do the holiday special for you guys, and we love doing it. We love you guys, and so it's from now to the end of the year. So, thank you, Sage and Stone Tarot. Guys, check out Sage and Stone Tarot. I don't know the channel, but I'll check it out too. Anyway, that's what it is. It's the holiday special. Send payment to the Cash App or PayPal listed in the description here, $180, and we will get you scheduled. All you need to know is your date of birth, place of birth, and time of birth, so that Jai can get your natal chart worked up before we do the live reading, okay? And we get it scheduled. We won't have it scheduled within 24 business hours, but when you make payment for that to the payment app, we'll get back to you within 24 business hours. And business hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. That's business hours, standard US, okay? If you didn't know that, if you're in some other country. So, like, if you send me a payment tonight, you're not going to hear back from me till Monday morning. And I'm sorry, that's not me being a bitch. That's just me being a tired bitch who needs my weekends. So, and that's what's up. I don't know what's going on outside. It's a little cool here, and it's really windy, right? Like the weather is tripping. It's tripping. Anyway, okay, so sorry, I'm gonna get to work because I know a bunch of you, I'm getting notifications now. A couple of you are sending me money, so that means I need to get to work and earn the money. So let's do this. Let's start with me taking some water in. Yes, I'm drinking out of a plastic water bottle, so sue me. Like, I don't want to hear it, guys. You know what? Listen, lady, whoever has a problem, I don't know who might, but if you have a problem with me drinking out of a plastic water bottle, look, lady, if you're a woman who weighs like more than 250 pounds, your freaking farts are polluting this environment more than my water bottle. So go on with ya. Just kidding. Sorry. I couldn't help myself. Okay, let's do this. We're going to burn a little bit of white sage for your mama. Hope everyone's had a nice week. I'm ready for the weekend. I came back to work basically this week and got back with the program. This Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, Venus retrograde in Scorpio, whatever is going on, I don't know, man, but it's been crazy. I don't know, like, I've been weird, man, like just going through some weird stuff. Like, a lot of stuff comes up for review. A lot of stuff comes up for healing, release. A little bit of sadness, all kind of weirdness, but I'm good now. I am Good. All right. It's really crazy. It's really crazy, Darcy. I'm not exaggerating. There's something to this Scorpio stuff, man. And I only got to watch part of Jai's astrology video last night, but I have a sense this full moon in Taurus is going to be just the antidote I need. I don't know about anybody else. I think it's going to be good stuff. Ooh, and you are a Scorpio. Yeah, guys, I don't know what's going on. All I know is Jai can tell you. I really had to like take advantage of Jai's friendship. Was it last week, 2 weekends ago, or a week and a half ago? And like for like almost 48 hours straight, I just had her on a loop where I was like, I just needed, when you just need somebody to bounce things off of, like I had to go through a whole life review. It was crazy. But it was good, good stuff, good stuff, good times. All right, Darcy, Miss Stryker. Where's Miss Stryker? Is Miss Stryker still in the building? You're being awfully quiet, Darcy, if you are here. It's very strange. I'm almost alarmed. It's very alarming when Darcy is quiet. What do we do with that? Hi, Valerie. Nice to see you. It is good to have a friend to do that with. She's here and posting, LOL, Rebecca. Where is she? There she is. Darcy Stryker, my friend, DUI, on parole for other one. He's deaf, prison bound. Will he be there long? No. I already did it. I know he won't. Well, I think he might be there a year. You mentioned a year. I think he might be there a year. Well, with gain time, it'll be less than a year. So, Ooh, Scorpio Venus, get away. I'm just kidding. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors. Thank you for allowing me to connect today. Thank you for the clear and direct messages and healing guidance. Thank you, archangels Michael, Raphael, Uriel, Gabriel, and especially Archangel Sandalphon. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on, but I know it ain't good. Sorry, Darcy. I really don't mind Scorpios. My grandmother's a Scorpio. She's all up in my business and my life. I don't mind Scorpios particularly. We just don't vibe that much usually. Hello, beauties. I couldn't do gym. Why didn't you go to the gym? Darcy didn't go to the gym. I'm going to tell your life coach. Where's Jai? Jai, she's one of yours. We split up our students. Jai, that one's yours. She didn't go to the gym. Is she in troubles? All right, so let's see what's going on with Darcy's friend. I'm using the After Tarot. You owe my, what does she owe you, $2? Sparky, I'd be charging her $100 a pop if I were you. You're a cheap date, that's all I'm saying. Darcy pays me for not going to the gym. Yeah, yep. It's like kind of like a swearing jar where you put $1 in the pot every time you say the F word. That guy Danny Danny that used to be a moderator for me from Northern Comfort Tarot, and his twin soul Brooke from Duality Empress, they would be losing a lot of $1 bills because they like to use the F word. Like that is their favorite adjective. Oh me, oh my. Darcy, that's so funny though. Sparky, I'm telling you, charge her $100 a pop. $100 a pop. Make some money on this thing. No, the general idea is to like get her to go to the gym. So see that video. What video? Show me Darcy's friend outcome. This friend of yours is really going to need you to be supportive. We've got that Nine of Wands energy, and of course, in this card in the after tarot, this person that's in that wounded warrior has a friend stepping in to really help bear the burden. So, really necessary to be that support system if you can during this time. So send a lot of letters, maybe put some money on that prison commissary. You know what I'm saying? Ace of Swords, though, this person's gonna. I think this may be. I don't. You didn't tell me this, and I don't know that this is the case. I'm not getting into all that. I'm not gonna invade on the. See, you're not asking a question for yourself, so I'm not gonna. This is where it goes into like spiritual trespassing. I don't know this person. I'm just answering the question. I'm not going to invade on I'm not going to spiritually invade on them in the way I would on a client who was wanting me to do that to help get information. This is different. So with your friend, I do get the sense there is a substance problem. It may not be a dependence problem, but there's an abuse problem, substance abuse problem here. And I really am getting the feeling with the Ace of Swords that what's going to happen is this is actually a good thing. This is the universe stepping in and breaking them free of some devil energy. And that this time away is actually going to be the truth that this person needs. Okay, Ace of Swords, there's a lot of truth coming in. That messenger, that bird is a messenger delivering a lot of truth for this person. That's going to allow them to really open their eyes, because I think this person is already realizing they need to change, but the impetus for change has not quite hit them until this last DUI. It feels like this is actually going to be bringing a lot of change, Darcy. So let me see what else we've got for you. Again, I don't want to invade spiritually on this person's energy, but let's see what else comes through. What can we share that's necessary for Darcy that will help? So that's good news. They want you to know this person is getting sort of a real awakening from this. That's what that Ace of Swords is. Death too. The Death card's here. So see, that's the same. That's just the other side of the coin on the Ace of Swords. There's an ending. This person is really ready to put away childish things. Okay, that's good. That's that Scorpio energy. This is happening during this time while these planets are retrograding in Scorpio right now for a purpose. That's what's allowing things to change. He's coming out of this really nice. Look, Knight of Swords, King of Swords. Okay, this is for someone who's going to really clear his mind. You know, it's amazing the way someone's mind works. When I was on drugs, or even relapsing and taking pills, like I had a horrible thing with my twin soul when I was working with Jai one night, like 6 months ago, just because I relapsed and took some too much anxiety medication. And I was fighting with my twin soul about stupid stuff. I left Jai hanging doing something. It was a mess. That was like, you know, back in the late winter, early spring. Your mind is so much sharper, so much clearer when you put away those childish things and you break that cycle of addiction. And that's what the King of Swords is. That's that clarity, that mental clarity, the corrected thought processes. Someone, you can become very obsessive, very, you know, just off your center when you're taking stuff you don't need to take. So this is good news, Darcy. I like this. Also, Seven of Pentacles. This person has a lot to live for. I feel like once they get through this little time away, that they're coming out with whatever they've put some real effort into. This person has earning potential too in life. This person's going to go far. I feel good about this after this is all worked out. Okay. Comes out of prison, King of Cups. All right. Thank you, Darcy. Okay, so what was next? Next is Yana. I haven't even seen. Is Yana here? Yana, you donated for a reading. There's Yana. Should I put in effort with a reconciliation with my ex or move on to something new? I'm at a crossroad. Okay. Thank you. Great reading. You're welcome, Darcy. Thank you. Yeah, it came through really nice. I think most of the readings are going to come through nice tonight. I feel very connected. I feel the connectivity with my spirit guides tonight. They're trippy. What's the guidance for Yana on this situation? Okay. Tell me what Yana should do. Close the, will you close the list, Christina Maria? I don't want to be on here too long. The list is closed, bitches. Just kidding. So, okay, so listen, very clearly, here's the deal. What you're seeing right now is not what's gonna, so here's the thing. Yeah, everyone who's already paid, you're good. I'm just saying I don't want any more on. Knight of Wands. All right, so the energy that's you two are in right now is not the energy you're going to be in if you stick around. It's still up to you what you want to do, though, Yana. Right now, this hangman energy, look, she's attending to this person. So I get the sense that there is a lot of growth coming for your person right now. There's a lot of growth coming in, a lot of spiritual growth, a lot of wisdom, and a lot of enlightenment. Should you stay to stick it out with this person, you won't live to regret it. Got that battling of demons. There's a lot of mental heaviness, a lot of, honestly, it's the feeling that I get is it's a lot of kind of crazy energy. And what I mean by that is this is anxiety and stuff, that Nine of Swords, but this feels like it's almost like paranoia and stuff. There's energy in this that feels a little bit really disjointed. Okay, good. I'm glad to know it's on point because this feels weird. The energy feels strange. But what I will say is things are shifting here and it's going to look, the Hanged Man is not a bad card. The Hanged Man upright is really good. This is a major arcana. And what it means is there's not a lot of movement. It may feel like the energy's stuck. So I can see why you're like, do I stay? Do I stay and stick it out? Or do I, because this feels like an energy of feeling really stuck, feeling really stagnant, but it's really not. Don't let what you're feeling and seeing right now fool you, because what's actually happening in energetic areas and in other realms is things are moving to something, into a place that it's going to be really good. Look, yeah, spiritual warfare, battle, a lot of mental energy that's proving to be very, very daunting, right? But look what's coming. You're coming out of this, the Queen of Pentacles. You guys have victory. There's victory here. Okay, Six of Wands. You're not late, shooting star. You're right on time. Guys, we are all just on time with life. That's what's going on right now. We're just on time. We're right on time. I love the Six of Wands. Granted, the Six of Wands can sometimes come off as a pompous ass, a little bit of a little Lord Fauntleroy. But I don't get the feeling that's what this is about. I get the feeling this is a couple. There's two people in this. This is someone returning to his beloved after doing a lot of battle. And what the kind of battle he's doing is spiritual warfare right there. So just so you know, that's spiritual warfare. That's what we're talking about. The list is closed, guys. The list is closed. I'm gonna do as many as I can, and then I'm gonna start refunding because I just can only do what I can do. But anyone who like I said, you're fine sending a donation, because if I can't do it, I'm just gonna refund. But I'm not making any promises, guys. I have to mind my energy. I have to mind my energy. I don't want to end up not able to do this on a regular basis again for like weeks. You know, I've got to mind my energy this time. So don't take it personally if I can't get to you. Again, Six of Wands, that's victory. He's returning victorious to his beloved after doing spiritual warfare. That's what this is. That's what's happening right now during this stagnant energy where you're not getting a lot from him. But energetically, you're offering him a lot, Yana. Even if you guys aren't even really together right now, energetically, you are offering this person support, okay? You're offering them support in a really special way, in a beautiful way. My twin soul and I used to be best friends. We don't even talk anymore. No communication. I still send love and energetically offer support, love, and energetic healing. That's what you're doing here. It's not about being physically in someone's world or life. This is about offering energetic healing, love, support, kindness, right? Camaraderie, no, sort of being on someone's side even though you're not, you are communicating, but you're not together. What's going on? You're not in a happy relationship, obviously, with what's going on here. That's good, though, that you're communicating. It feels like some of the communication could not be so happy because, this is really not about your communication. This is about specifically what this person is dealing with. And it's harsh, it's heavy. And that's why that you're needed to be there in a very energetic way and support. And what I'm saying is, regardless of the fact that you two are communicating, your support still is much more about the energetic side than in the 3D side. Do you know what I mean? Right now, it's much more about you sending that energy of love, of support, of sort of buoying him, rather than, hey, what up? What up? What up? You want to come holler at your boy? No, it's not about holler at your boy. It's about offering energetic assistance and support. Remember, you're coming out of this, the Queen of Pentacles. So honestly, it's up to you what you want to do. I never like to tell anybody to wait around for somebody, but you guys are in communication. You're good. And so I think this is definitely worth putting the effort into. Two of Wands. There's definitely an energy of a crossroads. And behind that is the Tower. So I feel like it's one of those situations. If nothing changes, nothing changes. Something's going to change. Something's got to change. And something's going to change. It just may not happen in the time clock that you want, right? It's not going to happen on your time clock. Divine timing is always at play. And this is a special relationship that you have to always remember that before anything else, to honor what this is. These kind of connections don't come into your life every day, and you don't want to throw this away, okay? The healing's there. It's happening. All right. Thank you, Yana. God bless. Okay, let me see this list that we've got going. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right, let's go. Go ahead, Angelic Healing. You want to throw your question up? The order of doing the readings. Exactly. I'm not even keeping track. I'm just checking it and coming back on. Angelic Healing. It's Angelic Healing and then somebody else and then somebody else and then somebody else. I'm waiting for my home purchase. My team, no contact for 7 weeks. He's cold. He unhooked the floodlight on your side of the duplex. What does that mean? Like, so he doesn't have to see you? Oh, goodness. That's kind of passive. No, that's not even passive aggressive. That's aggressive aggressive because there's no misunderstanding that. Yeah, what a child. Okay. So wait, what was your question? You didn't give me. Oh, what's his deal? Okay. What's up with Angelic Healing's twin soul? I don't know what's up with the world right now, man. People are nuts. People are nuts, I tell you. Okay, so he's been deceiving. I think the Seven of Swords has come out for him before. There's a lot of deception in this. Yeah, that retrograde is nasty, Angela, right? It's fraudulent, I tell you. He has his sides. I won't be part of it. Well, I don't know. This is weird. So he look what he's about to step on in this version of the Seven of Swords. He's about to get roped up and get into that hangman energy, which is good. He needs to. He needs to. Also, there's ego. This is all about ego. The Five of Swords is, when I see the Five of Swords, I always feel ego. It's about the ego taking over. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's really nasty and not good. High Priestess. What that's really about, that's not really about you. That's saying that what needs to happen here is he needs to have his divine feminine energy seesaw up, right? The seesaw is going like this and it needs to go like that. His divine feminine energy, he's so out of touch with his feminine side and he needs to get a little bit in touch with that. He's going to. You've got the moon here also, okay? He is. He's going to. And then that moves you guys into a more peaceful energy with the Six of Swords. So what's happening here, and don't worry, you've got the Seven of Pentacles as an overall. So I really feel there's a lot of, even if you guys have never really even been together yet or whatever, I don't know what your backstory is, but the thing is, with the Seven of Pentacles, it doesn't matter. There's a lot that's been put into this connection energetically, guys. Energetically, we're talking about energy. We're not talking about, yeah, we're together for 6 months. No, there's a lot invested in this. Heart space, place wise, soul connection. You're invested. You're invested. And once you're invested, you can pretend you don't care. You can walk away. You can block people, whatever. When you're invested, you're invested. And he's invested. What's going on, though, is you're both invested. What's going on, though, with the moon here, that divine feminine energy, all of those emotions that he wants to avoid, it's time for those emotions to get their turn in the sun. Like it's now time for, it's like it's their month. It's their month on the zodiac wheel. He's got to allow that. He's fighting that. Look at that. Seven of Swords, deception, trickery, lies, utter cheating, right? And getting tripped up with that. And then the Five of Swords is that ego. It's like trying to take the easy way out. Okay. This is the energy so see, when the divine masculine is not in balance, they're a real a-hole. And it's because they're not in balance because they're not in touch with that feminine energy. And everyone's got both. We've got to balance both. I don't care if you're the divine feminine, the divine masculine. The first trick of the trade when you start to heal your core wound is to balance both those energies within you so that you don't act like a douchebag to your person. And that's what's going on here. So it's not excusable. This is what's going on, and no, it doesn't make it okay. Like, I would not be giving this person the time of day in life right now, but try to send them some love, some healing, some good heart space energy. But in life, I would not even be bothering with this person at all because you're not getting what you deserve here. And if you're in a twin soul dynamic, I can tell you this much. A twin soul dynamic is so strong that if someone denies what it is or doesn't honor that connection, you need to bye-bye to that. Because you can't get away, you can't get by in life being in an energetic connection with somebody like that and it not being honored. You have to honor those connections. And, I haven't always honored mine. I've done stupid things out of insecurity and not under, when people give you mixed signals and you want to know something, we've all been there. But the point is to change your ways, honor yourself, honor the connection. But that's where he's at. It'll come around. What's going on though is that the moon is representing. I feel based on what I've gone through with the Scorpio retrogrades and stuff, he's got to be suffering right now. He has got to be feeling a lot of traumatic energies coming at him, especially not being balanced in that energy, that feminine side. This has got to be torturous for someone like that because you can't avoid. I mean, Jai, I don't know if Jai's still here. She and I were talking about this the other day. Like you can only avoid being emotionally connected for so long. Like some people want to like rush forward because they have all the information, but knowledge is power. But you can know something, you can know every side of something, but if you're not connecting heart space to it, the knowledge does you no good. You have to connect, and this person is avoiding connecting. So it's coming on him hard. It's coming on like a tower. So, but that's where it's at. What's his deal right now? So, all right. Also, we've got Rebecca White. Go ahead and put your question up, Rebecca White. I've got yours also, Shannon, and there was somebody else on Cash App. I haven't even looked at the PayPals yet. I will. I'm sorry, guys. We're just going in that order. In no order, really. Rebecca White. Oh, Sparky too. Sorry, Sparky. I'll do you next. Debbie. If Rebecca White's not here, we can go on to Sparky because Sparky's one that paid a while back that I missed somehow. Oh, you're Rebecca White? I didn't realize that was you. ANR. Okay, I'll get to you next, Sparky. Didn't we cover this on your one-on-one, Sparky? Taking a very important trip across the country this month. Any message from Spirit I should know? Okay. Don't blame Scorpios I'm not blaming Scorpios for the retrograde. I'm blaming Scorpio energy. I am blaming the zodiac sign of Scorpio. I am not blaming people who have Scorpio in their chart. Just to clarify. Darcy. Don't be a troublemaker in my chat, Darcy. What does Rebecca need to know regarding this trip across country? Exciting. Three of Cups. Don't drink too much or something. But definitely do psychedelics. No alcohol, yes, psychedelic. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Full is the overall energy. So really just, I think that this is going to be a good experience. I don't really know what you're doing, but it must be something interesting because you've got the Four of Swords as an energy, a healing energy, and also that there's someone helping you with that, assisting in the healing. This is not solitary, as you can see, like it normally is. The Three of Cups here representing celebration and having fun. Can be overindulgence, but I don't think so. You've got the High Priestess here, which tells me that this is going to be something that really allows you to maybe even level up a little bit. If you're already up in a love vibe, where are you going next? Enlightenment, you're right up there. Page of Wands, though. Uh-oh. Page of Wands, guys. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum. This is you know, I'm bringing sexy back. Them motherfuckers don't know how to act. This is like you're ready to go pound it out with somebody, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Seeing you know who. Oh, well, there it is, guys. She's seeing you know who. She's seeing you know who. We already know what's going to happen. Don't play me. Don't play me. I told you what's up. She's bringing sexy back. Those other fuckers don't know how to act. Okay, so go do your thing. Have fun. It's going to be healing. Okay. If you have Kundalini sex, you better not rub it in because I've never had it. I'm going to be jealous. Uh-oh, Jai is here. Look at Jai throwing her little LOL. Where have you been, Jai? We've been talking to you and you haven't been answering us. Page of Wands. I know, I'm so hilarious. So with the Fool being the overall energy, I feel like this is Spirit saying, go for it. Like, don't be afraid of this. Like whatever's, yeah, I can tell you, don't be reticent about this at all. This is something you are supposed to do. The Spirit is putting all of the stars aligning properly. But yeah, a lot of energy of you growing in your power, a lot of energy of celebration and happiness, a lot of energy of what? Healing, and a lot of energy of somebody wanting to offer you their wand. Jay, I've been goofy all day. Sweetie, you've been goofy all life. You've been goofy all life, sweetie, not all day, Darcy. Don't try and play us. Okay, Sparky, go for it. Oh, Sparky wants to know about her person. What do you want to know? Sparky, form a question. Just what I need to know with my person. He's helping me winterize in the coming months. Okay, so I'll see him. Okay. I don't really know what winterizing is. I live in Florida. But I guess I should learn since I'm moving to New York. Well, I'm going to live in the city though. Do you need to winterize when you live if you live in like New York City in an apartment? Do you need to winterize? Or is that buying winter clothing? I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was like getting, yeah, that's what I thought, like windows and shit. Okay. No winterizing in the city. I can't. LOL. Stop. Don't make fun of me. I love that 33, y'all. What's up with Sparky's person? Another High Priestess energy. Sparky, remember the daily thing. You better do that thing. Whether it's Miracle Morning or whatever, you got to do that. Oh, well, you never told me this. All right. You guys have, this is, oh my God, how is my battery almost? I've got like 20 people waiting. Guys, I'm gonna have to refund some of you guys. I don't know what's going on. And I can't, and I'm like just chatting here. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles. This is a relationship that is going to work out really well. It's just long term. You've got to be patient. You've got High Priestess energy here, so you know that's what you need to really stay connected. Scorpio, death. The death card is the overall energy. It doesn't mean your relationship's ending. What it feels like to me is that there's something that needs to end, but it's in order to move you guys forward in a really nice way with the Chariot. And that's also Cancer energy. There's a lot of emotions that need to flow, but somebody's ego is involved. There's a lot of ego trip going on. So I think all you really need to know from your perspective, the Four of Wands is right behind that in reverse. So you know what's not happening and why this death needs to come. You guys are you're not moving toward union, and it's because of ego. Yes, 100% because of ego. And what that does is ego stops even the best love stories from working out. Like, that's a problem. And if it's not you, if it's him, then all you can do is focus on the Four of Wands represents union. It represents a coming together. For me, especially in a reading about soulmates or love, it can represent marriage. It's a union, usually spiritual, but it's going to happen 3D as well. Like, that's how it follows. So what it's telling me though is, I don't care if he's the egomaniac. Ego trips, especially if you're like twin souls, you guys mirror each other. The ego flows back and forth, sweetie. So you're both taking part in this. But what I would say is all you really need to do is, because I think it's more him than you, I would say just be emotionally honest. Be emotionally available and emotionally honest. You're not going to get it in return if you're not offering it. And it feels like there's a lot of hesitation when it comes to emotional honesty here from someone. Maybe it's just all on his part. I just don't believe that would be true, Sparky, because usually in these kind of connections that are this strong, you mirror each other. So, but yeah, I think the spirit wants you to move forward. Chariot is the name of the game, but death has to come first, and you're supposed to be connected. High priestess energy. Okay. All right. Next. Hold on one sec, guys. Debbie, then Shannon, then Angela. Debbie, what up with you? Sorry, guys. I don't know if you guys can even hear me right now, but no, I went away. You didn't go away. I went away. It's all good. You had to go, bye. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I know that my I don't have my. Hold on. You guys, we might have to end this. I'm so sorry. Can you guys hear me or no? I know it doesn't sound great. I just need to know if you can understand me. That's the point. Yeah, guy, that's the issue. Okay. Really missing him and depressed about it. Can you tell me how he's feeling about me right now since I told him that I love him? What's going on with Debbie's person? How's he feeling? He's definitely seeing a lot of truth in everything right now. Like he's got a clear head about what's going on in the situation, but he wants to be like, I think he's really like, he feels the same way. You've got the Six of Wands here, but you've also got the Five of Wands. However, here's the good news: Five of Wands usually represents, like conflict, competition. This is like, in this version, it's sort of like a break from the conflict. I think he's feeling really. I don't know. It's strange. I'm getting a lot of what I'm getting is that he feels really good about this. So I'm surprised that you're curious, that you're wondering. So obviously he's not showing you a lot right now, right? Because the energy looks really good and it feels good. No, what it is, so here's what it is. Seven of Wands. It is because of ego again. Yeah, here's the thing. He loves you, and he really wants you to love him. This is tough, and I hate when twin souls are in this place where they want to receive the good stuff from you, but they don't want to give the good stuff back to you. That's not fair, and you can't let that go on for very long. It's okay if he's growing, and it's okay if he's evolving, but he's really putting the stopper in here. He's really resistant in some ways. That Seven of Wands is an energy of thinking you have to fight the world off, including your person, right? And I don't know if he's single or what, but if he's with somebody else, if he's with a karmic partner, maybe he has a reason for feeling like he has to fight the world off. Maybe he feels like, people have done him wrong and he wants to freaking pop. But, well, there it is. Probably he hates his girlfriend and needs to fight. Instead of fighting you off, he needs to be fighting the girlfriend he lives with off. If she's like making his life miserable and not treating him with the love and respect he deserves and taking him for granted, or treating him like a possession, whatever it is, that's why he's in this defensive mode, like fighting you off, but it's because he's not taking it out on the right person. There's someone here, he's doing battle, and he's going to come out victorious. So you're here, I know you're going to, there's no point for me to tell you to do anything other than what you're doing, because you're obviously sticking around for this. You're waiting for him. I know that's what you're choosing to do. That's what you're doing. So it would be silly for me to tell you, don't wait for him, but don't wait forever, because, sweetie, even though the energy is strong here, the connection is strong, there is free will involved in these connections. I don't care if you are karmics, whatever twin soul. Strongest connection to weakest. There's always free will involved. And I was telling somebody this earlier, when there's free will involved, that means there's 4 possible choices, because each of you has 2 choices. It could be yes, yes, no, no, yes, no, or no, yes. Get what I'm saying? Do you feel are you picking up what I'm putting down? That means waiting for someone is a big risk on your part. It's a big risk. And people need to know that, because just because the cards say the energy is for you two to have the Ten of Cups or a reunion, Don't come back to me and say, you told me my person was coming back and they never did and I waited 10 years. No, I told you what the energy was for your person to do. I told you how the universe is actually working to try to help you to have this because your heart's desire is to be that way. But I didn't tell you somebody's going to make that choice because I can't tell you what choice somebody's going to make. Their free will could, and their decision could change at the last minute. And everyone needs to understand that about these connections. That is the God's honest truth right here, right? And if somebody's not telling you that, then they're telling you a lie. Somebody's decision can change just because they may want you and they may love you and love your yesterday dirty drawers. They still may not choose to be with you. Okay? So if you're waiting for somebody, make sure that calculated risk has been well calculated. That's all I'm saying. This person loves you a lot, but there's a lot of defensiveness right now. Okay, so it's up to you. I know what you're doing. I can see in the cards what you're doing. You're waiting. You're waiting to like tell him, welcome home, congratulations, we got this. But he's not there yet. He's on his way according to the energy. That's where he wants to be according to the energy. What's gonna happen? Okay. Good luck, Deb. So next is Angela. Angela, and then we'll do Shannon after Angela. So Angela next. Hey, Robert, what's up? What's up, Roberto? Roberto. Hold on, guys. Oh. You're on your lunchtime? How are you on your lunch? Where are you? Are you in Hawaii? I'm trying to think of where is it lunchtime. I would love to have some lunch. No pizza. I'm trying to lose weight, not gain. Give me 1 second. I put the question in PayPal. Yeah, you got to put it up here. I'm having Isha, get up out of here with your. Everybody, get up out of here if you're having junk food. Don't come in here just bringing that energy to me, making me want something like that. California. Okay, it's California. You're having lunch. Oh, you're on your lunch break. I got you, but you're having dinner. You're in LA. Nice. What's my divine masculine? Jason, feeling in terms of the connection. Cool, congratulations. I love to hear that. That makes me very happy for you. I have a question if possible. What question do you have? If it's like a tarot question, no. I'm already booked up for the night. Sorry. I have like 3 more people still waiting on the list. Ooh, magician. Okay, this is good. Okay, Angela. Good stuff coming your way. Slow moving though. He's got Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So, and the Ace of Wands is in reverse. So what I feel is, thank you so much, Robert. What I feel is that although you guys are moving towards something very nice and lasting, it's happening very like. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is slow anyway, upright. I don't know what the Knight of Wands is. I think you guys are going to really have some interesting stuff going on because you have the Eight of Swords, the Magician, and the Knight of Wands. So what's going on is the manifestations that are going to come in in a really weird way from this is what I'm getting. You see he's freeing this person from their trap, from being trapped. Prince Charming's coming and taking all the clothes out of the way. However, you can free yourself. Whatever this represents for you in your connection, you free yourself. Twin souls out there, you do not heal each other. You don't heal each other. You heal yourself. That happens between you and spirit. Your twin soul doesn't heal you. That's BS. That's BS. Your twin soul, what they do, they love you, and you love them, and you trigger each other by bringing the wounds up to be released. You trigger each other and bring up all the stuff that needs healing. You don't heal each other. Okay? We're not doing codependent stuff up in here. So I don't know why they have this man trying to save this one. But what I will say is this is a beautiful energy because the fact that you want to heal someone you love is beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. And the Magician energy tells me that you guys are going to be manifesting some really interesting things really quickly. But it is, at first, with the Knight of Wands, I think you might be going through a few cycles where it's going to be back and forth. You know, everyone's looking for union in these type of relationships, but that doesn't come so easy. And it's not usually, it can be, but it's not usually one separation. It's usually many. There's ebbs and flows in this stuff, and that's just how it works, right? I mean, we're human beings, and difficult. It's difficult to heal and to evolve and do what's required to make a relationship that's mostly spiritually based work. They're the most beautiful, and you don't want to just throw it away because what's the point? That's such a big part of your reason for being here is to work things out on spiritual terms. So you don't want to throw it away, but it's not going to be easy, is what I'm saying. Um, it's going to move slowly. Yeah. And I think you may have a few more, and it's okay. Separation is not a bad thing. Separation is a gift. I really do. But I do feel with the Knight of Pentacles here, you guys are moving toward each other. But the Ace of Wands is in reverse, but you know what's behind that is the Six of Wands upright. So there is victory in this connection. There's also, with the Knight of Wands, I do feel like you're going to, it's kind of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You're going to continue to move forward, but it will be slowed down by the breaks in the connection and the moving backward in the separations, because the Knight of Wands is not someone who's there to stay. The Knight of Wands might want to stay. They're not just a player necessarily, but they're not there to stay. So I think what's going on right now is you guys are healing in a beautiful way. You're in a cycle of moving towards each other, but there are still some cycles where you're going to have to reevaluate some things, but it feels ultimately like you're on a great path toward union. I mean, that's a beautiful thing. It's just, don't have any expectations, and that goes with everyone. Turn down the expectation lever. Like, turn the expectations down, turn up the good positive vibe, the trust, the hopefulness, but expectations, attachment to outcomes, turn that way down. Otherwise, it looks pretty good. Shannon, you're next. Thank you so much, Angela. Good luck with your relationship and all of your endeavors. Shannon, you're next. What's up? Struggling with discipline and being engaged at work, like I just can't function. And I'm looking for advice on how to work through it. Anxiety around it, surprise, LOL. You can do this. We just did a 1-hour reading for Shannon. You're monopolizing my time, Shannon. All these people need help. I'm just joking. What's the guidance for Shannon regarding work, anxiety, motivation, etc.? Change jobs. Seriously, I know that sounds crazy, but the Tower is here. So I don't know what's going on, but you've got the Empress, Queen of Wands. The reason I said change jobs, I mean maybe, but the reason I say that is because with the Tower here, something's definitely coming crashing down, and also the Queen of Wands is so, the Queen of Wands is so creative and so confident and such an energy of get things done that I feel like honestly and truly, you honestly and truly may be being guided to start a new venture. It's really up to you if that's something you want to do. And I think right now the problem is it's not that you couldn't start a new venture, but where you're at right now, it's more of that Knight of Wands energy where you go rushing into something new, but it burns out too. So maybe take the time to figure out where you want to go in this next chapter of your life. But when it comes to right now, your motivation and especially your anxiety, you need to ground. You've got to do grounding, and I mean specifically grounding. The Empress energy is guiding. That's Earth Mother energy. And Earth signs, especially Virgo, I know Virgo, grounding works best for us. The things that work best for Virgo are literally grounding, bare feet in the grass, laying down in the grass, or in the snow, making snow angels, or in the ocean, swimming laps in the ocean, jumping waves, surfing, paddleboarding, whatever. On the beach, laying in the sand, walking with your toes in the sand. Earthing, grounding, that's what you are being told to do very clearly right now. And that will shift your anxiety so much, just that. And also, keep doing what you're doing where you're sharing your wisdom, your experience, your strength, and your hope. That helps people, and it also helps you. Nothing in my life has been as fulfilling as doing what I do now, intuitive guidance and readings, because it helps people, and by helping other people, I help myself. Because I get all of the thoughts. I mean, I am a Virgo Sun Gemini Ascendant, double Mercury rule. Do you know how fast my mind goes almost 24 hours a day? It's pretty crazy. And so you're helping yourself by doing that. That is actually going to offload the anxiety in a way that actually doesn't offload it on, you're not putting it on anyone else, you're just offloading it because you're helping people with your experience. And so the tower, I do feel like something's coming to an end here when it comes to your situation. It could just be the anxiety that's going to come to an end, but it feels like it's a little heavier than that. Like I see you making a clean getaway. So whatever it is, it's not going to be a bad thing. I don't think like you're going to lose your job. I just think there's going to be some massive changes here, and they need to happen. But they need to be. It's you who's in charge. The Empress and the Queen of Wands is not getting fired or getting run out of something. She's making decisions based on her abilities and what best serves her and the people around her and the people that she cares for and all of that stuff. So it's not anything to worry about. It's something really, and you know, if you're worrying about it, you're not going to have success anyway. You need to do a lot of grounding right now. That is baths, salt baths, all of those things really are a form of grounding if you think about it. Those things are going to help you a lot with the anxiety, and it's time to really start assessing some major changes, I think, when it comes to work. But no need to rush, and no need to let the anxiety get the better of you. If it feels stressful, stop, find something else to think about. This should be something exciting for you. It feels like it should be exciting, the changes that are coming in your life right now. So that's what I've got. Okay, also we've got, thank you, Shannon. Morning Glory is next. And there was one more person besides Morning Glory. Who else was there? That actually made a donation to PayPal. Because I just checked it and I didn't write it down. Valerie, what guidance does Spirit have for me? It's cold out though. Okay, well, you don't have to do it for that long. And maybe, do you have like a heated pool, or does anybody near you have a heated pool? That would be a good idea. Okay. We're trying to see if the battery at the time is no. Overall damage. Nice. Whether it's a relationship that broke up or whether it's a relationship that you're actually in that is still existing, if there was something that felt lost, whether it was the entire relationship or a part of the relationship. If you aren't single, I don't know your relationship status, but something's coming back and being fulfilled. Like if you've lost someone that is coming back, or if you're in a relationship but something's missing lately, it's coming back. This is a return to form that's really beautiful because there's something you've been noticing that's been missing for a long time in your life, and it's coming back. You've got the Queen of Pentacles here, so it's a time to focus on the things in your life that are tangible and lasting, and not the things that really aren't important, that are in flux right now anyway, because you've got the Three of Pentacles, which is a building energy. Feels like it's about a business. Again, we're back into business stuff. And you've got the Magician as the overall, that's the major arcana here, overall energy. Magician is about manifesting what you want. I mean, what we're doing right now in class. The Magician energy is about you're having the power. That's divine masculine energy. That's energy of, okay, so divine feminine energy is heart-based, and it's very much it's a lot of wisdom. It's a lot of knowing. It's a calm, confident, quiet. Divine masculine energy is very physical, very tangible, very action-oriented, very aggressive in a very productive way. That's what you're being guided to do, to be productive, aggressive with your abilities, because nobody's stopping you but you. And this says to me that you have every tool you need. You have the mental faculties, you have the confidence, you have the heart, emotional connectivity abilities, you have the talent, the gifts. There's nothing stopping you but yourself in this. You have to take control over two things. Your belief, your faith in what's happening here, because faith is what changes this into this. And also, your fear. You're running from something still. You're sitting in place, you're sitting on a throne, and you've got a pentacle in your hand. But in your reality, in your mind, you're running like that rabbit, that animal of prey. See the rabbit taking off? For some reason, you're running from something, and I don't know what it is, but you are energetically running from something that you need to stop running from. If you know what it is, turn around and face it right now, because it's not real. It can't hurt you. I think there's a big decision that you're being called to make that you're avoiding making, and you're making excuses to yourself, or to maybe somebody in there's one person in your life that feels like. Don't make excuses. That's the devil. Remember, when you start to make excuses, you need to say it out loud. The devil is a liar. You know, that low vibing excuse trap is a liar. And we can make excuses until we're in the grave. What's the point of that? Like, guys, we came here to do amazing things. We didn't come here to make excuses. And I do it just as much as anybody else. I'm not calling her out. I'm not calling you out. I do it too. We all do that, right? Like, it's not like this is unique to you. We all do this at times in our life. But you're at a time where Spirit is saying, you've got the chance to do something amazing here. You've got the chance with the Three of Pentacles to build on a foundation that's already established, and the sky is the limit. But you are running and making excuses from the change that's required to be able to do this. Why are you running from this? If you could see the big picture and not be in your monkey mind, because what we do is our fears get us in our monkey mind, and we run from things that aren't really scary. We just make them big and scary. If you could see from far away the big picture, you would laugh because you'd be like, why am I running from abundance? I'm literally talking myself into running from what could be amazing and abundant in my life. I must be nuts. And we actually all are crazy because we all do that at points in our life. Yeah. Well, I don't know what the answer is for that, but you've got to face it down and stop. You're making excuses. You're making excuses. That's the thing that came through. That rabbit is running and saying, oh my God. Like when I saw that rabbit, I saw the rabbit going, oh my God, they're chasing him. And then it's like, when I saw the rabbit look back, there's nothing chasing him. He's just running from nothing. There's nothing that is a danger to him. It's all up here. So, and the reason that's so imperative that I'm getting fired up about it, Valerie, is because it's coming at a time when everything else says you've got all the tools on your table that you need to have what you want. So you're literally blocking yourself from not a good day. You're blocking yourself from an abundant life that's right there at yours for the taking. So it's pretty cool. All right. Who was the other person? There was one more of you that had made a donation on Facebook. I don't remember who it was. Thank you, Valerie. Who else made a donation on Facebook? Speak now or forever hold their peace. I'm about to go to bed. Or I will just go refund whoever it was. I don't remember. There was one more person. Anybody? Anybody else? There was somebody on Facebook. You know who you are. Speak up. Speak up. Yeah, I know that's you, Val, but there was one other person that I didn't call out by name because I can't remember. I didn't write it down and I can't remember who it was. But I'm just going to go and refund them, I guess, because they might have left. Anyway, does anybody else want to add anything to this discussion before I go? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys had a nice week. Gators play tomorrow. It's football Saturday. I have some readings. Guy, you and I have a 3 p.m. tomorrow with a holiday special. That's it. I hope everyone's doing well. I send you love, light, healing, and goodness. I'm moving into a new house and starting my life over, coming out of a domestic violence situation. Wow. Did I pay the wrong amount? Okay, well that's who it is, Sage and Stone. That you must be the person who paid, that I couldn't remember who it was. What's your question? What's your question, Sage and Stone? Stay strong, Christy. Stay strong. Don't be afraid. The energy surrounding my friend. And don't be afraid to reach out for help, right? There's always someone who's willing to help if you put your faith in that. Super chat love donation is 25. Yes, super chat love donation is 25. Energy stone and soul. I think I'm going to start doing 25 for all the minis. Because they're really energetic to drink. Somebody said I said 25 on my video today too. I didn't realize I said that. That's what I'm used to saying that when Brian and I are doing everything together. He's coming out as the Emperor, which is not a bad energy at all. It's a really good energy. In fact, the overall energy is the Ten of Pentacles. which is a great energy for someone that is your, when you have a divine partnership or a counterpart. This is a great energy because the Ten of Pentacles to me says that long term, this is abundant, okay? This connection is going to take you where you want it to go. And also, you two may be a power couple one day, right? I always sort of saw that for me and my twin soul. I always saw that for me and my twin soul, even if we weren't a couple, that we would be a power couple. Like our relationship, our friendship, whatever like endeavors we would go into together, that we would be successful together. Whether we were a couple or not, I just felt we had that. We were going to do something amazing together. That's what this is. It's money. Like it's money. It's a relationship that's money. It's long term. It's hardcore. It's good stuff. Power couple, emperor. So you are, the empress, if this is the emperor, but you're not coming out as the empress right now because you're in transition. You're still doing some spiritual warfare yourself. As is he. We're in separation now, but have communicated for 2 years now. Oh, that's good. You're communicating. Communication's a great start, right? No communication is not so fun, but it's also a gift and necessary at times. So you've got the Chariot, a lot of forward movement coming, and a lot of heart-based energy between the two of you. I think that's really nice, and I like that a lot. It feels good, right? King of Cups. I feel like the King of Cups is saying, no, this is okay, someone who has a lot of emotion for you, but see, and this guy keeps pouring that water out. So it's almost like the King of Cups can become over emotional, so he shuts it down altogether. So what I feel is, while you're battling here some kind of demons or dragons, while you're doing sort of battle spiritually, he's also doing battle in a different way. You know what I mean? So his battle is about sort of learning how to sort of anchor his feelings properly so that he can deal with them. And yours is really about learning to manage the mental stress of feeling someone else's energy so strong. Because I think, if you've been in each other's lives this long, you're probably pretty good at it, but there's still things happening for you that really are, I think, cause you a lot of almost some mental frustration and torture that aren't always coming from you. But that Nine of Swords is really, really slaying some dragons. I love this card. It's that Dragon Slayer here, and it's really good, but it has to do with dealing with things that really have never been addressed. But look what came out last. Ten of Cups. How about that? That Ten of Cups is nice energy, right? That Ten of Cups is good stuff. So you guys are on the right track. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Good outcome, good overall energy. I love it. Wheel of Fortune behind that. Not bad. Happy tears. We like happy tears. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Smile and grin. Okay, guys. That's it. I'm wrapping it. I'm calling it a wrap. If I missed anyone, I'm going to go refund you right now. You guys have a lovely weekend. I love you. Mean it to the moon and back. I love you all. Spirit family. You guys are the best. You are all fire, and don't you forget it. I mean it. Bye, guys. Have a good night.